Hello, good morning friends. Very warm welcome to Commodity Market Playbook of SD. मैं हूं SD शानंदो दास, मल्टी एसेट ट्रेडिंग एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट स्पेशलिस्ट। ये वीडियो में हम लोग कमोडिटी मार्केट को देखने वाले हैं, द स्टेटस ऑफ द मार्केट largely via technical analysis. And for technical analysis, obviously I'll use my fountain of gold setup. But let me highlight few economic calendars. So this is the most important data that is coming up. This is US ka unemployment report. So we can expect the big volatility coming up on Friday. We had broadly on the earlier, say this week, we had ISM manufacturing PMI that is shows the strength of the manufacturing. It is the sentiment survey, and it is showing that overall since the number is below 50, ये बेसिकली शो कर रहा है यूएस का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर जो है दैट इज इन कॉन्ट्रैक्शन, मतलब श्रिंक कर रहा है, विच इज ऑफ कोर्स रिसेशनरी. So with this data, obviously market is waiting to do the major move post this data. And with reference to this data could be a turning point. In case of several commodities, I'm more concerned about gold because this data influences gold and silver the most. Now we have come to the trading view chart. Usme I'll apply my SD Rainbow Asset Master, and under Asset Master I will apply commodity setup, and in lower pane I'll apply SD RSI X. And I'll use a combination of daily and 125 minutes chart overall to understand the market, and I usually play with daily 125 minutes chart. Now, first I'm looking at S&P GSCI, that is representative of 24 commodities. It is taking a base, which is interesting, and it is heavily influenced by crude oil. So in terms of crude oil also, this will be interesting. I do not hold any position right now in GSCI via any exchange traded fund. This is DBB, that is the base metals. It is forming base at an important area. So in future, we may see a comeback, further comeback in the base metals. I'll take a look at the agriculture. Agriculture, I am holding positions in more long term, though it is giving out a correction. Last breakout do not seem to be working out. This was weekly chart breakout. So weekly breakout in agriculture is so far not working, and that is a concern. Agriculture can drop further. बट एग्रीकल्चर का जो चॉइस मैंने किया है बेस्ड ऑन ईटीएफ एंड लॉन्ग टर्म एसआईपी. तो मेरा जो ग्लोबल मास्टर एसआईपी है उसमें आई हैव इंक्लूडेड एग्रीकल्चर because this will add some diversification for this coming long 3 to 4 year journey for that SIP. Now, DBA, what I'll do is now take a look at individual commodities. First, let's take a look at the base metals, namely zinc. Zinc, this is the daily chart in a bullish consolidation. Further rise, very, very much possible, but waiting for the breakout, still waiting. Last time भी जब मैंने रिव्यू किया था, it was in a waiting mode. अभी भी waiting mode में ही है. एक रेंज बनाया है. जब ये रेंज का ब्रेकआउट होगा, तब जाके zinc will become more interesting. I'm in terms of positioning, I'm very light on the commodities right now as it is month of December. The volatility comes down. We'll be moving towards holiday season. This is the time of the year I invest on myself by reading books, by going through different models, technical analysis, revision, market, fundamental, and prepare for the next year. So aluminium is still in the range, trying to break this mountain top resistance. Can it break? Yeah, it can, but Is it now ready? No. Once it is broken, I'll be happy to take the positions. Let's look at lead, not a favorite counter of mine because it spent a lot of time in range. We are seeing in terms of daily move, but overall I'm not very eager to go with lead. ये 125 minutes chart में we can see the zigzags happening. So lead I see, I'm less interested to work with lead. But आप जरूर position ले सकते हैं. You should not listen to others and trade. So we'll take a look at gold, XAU, USD or GC1, whichever you choose, will show you the same picture. Gold is vulnerable. That's what I can feel. Gold is weak, not previous के जैसा उतना strong gold है नहीं. GC1 अगर देखेंगे similar to XAU USD एक bearish pressure बनते हुए दिखेगा. And what I'm worried about that with the non-farm payroll, मतलब bull के side, not worried, I'll be shorting. So bull के side अगर ये breakdown होता है नीचे के तरफ, gold can drop big towards 2581. $2581 के तरफ gold can go. Let's look at XAU USD, then understand the level. XAU USD, once gold starts moving below 2632 and also 2620, it can definitely go for a drop towards $2522. $2,500 area will be the main support for the gold. However, एक trap बन सकता है. empty line आ रहा है. This is the red line is the medium term trend line. So इस medium term trend line and in base को पकड़ के gold can go for a comeback. और ये कमबैक और ड्रॉप दोनों के लिए ये अपकमिंग अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रिपोर्ट बहुत क्रूशियल होगा. ऐसा नहीं कि अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट में कुछ स्पेशल हो आ सकता है, ऑफ कोर्स आ सकता है, बट इंपॉर्टेंटली उस टाइम का वोलेटिलिटी एंड वॉल्यूम को लेके इट कैन गो फॉर अ मच बिगर डिक्लाइन. दैट्स द फियर फॉर ऑन द बुल साइड. एंड आई विल बी वेरी वेरी इंक्लाइंड, मैं बहुत ही इंक्लाइंड रहूंगा गोल्ड को शॉर्ट करने के लिए. बिकॉज इट वुड बी जनरल जो पब्लिक का मूड है उसके अगेंस्ट रहेगा एंड इट कुड बी अ वेरी गुड मूव टू द डाउन साइड. So far in the daily chart, gold, silver both are in rising mode. Currently before non-farm payroll, I'm not thinking about shorting gold. Next जिसको देख रहे हैं silver, XAG USD important resistance. मैं बाहर बैठा हूं सिल्वर में. I saw some signals coming up in 125 minutes chart, but looking at the upper time frame daily chart देख के I was less inclined to try out this position. And now with this mountaintop resistance zone approaching, ये रहा zone. ये zone approaching, silver can now turn with short-term momentum bearish and go for a test of this area towards 30.7. So further a drop, a consolidation, ये risk तो है ही. So इसी ये सब टाइम पे अच्छा होता है unless market is good trending, एक बार डेली चार्ट को ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस दें. So currently gold silver I'm more inclined to play with the daily chart. That can give me bigger ride if the break or upside move happens. Next is copper. Let's look at the copper because we have done rest of the best metal. तो इसको भी देखना सही रहेगा. इसके लिए भी I'm watching the daily chart. I can see more in the range at an important base level. Maybe in future copper can go bigger. 125 minutes में काफी सारे signals up move दिख रहे हैं. Looks like a break, but once again the break failed. I did not participate in this looking at the daily chart. So I want more confidence. It is ready to go up. Then the target, obviously, the first the empty line, then the touch of the flat line. Strong resistance. I don't think copper will be breaking above $4.5 anytime soon. Natural gas rather 125 मिनट चार्ट में gave a beautiful signal, several, एक नहीं कई सारे good down move दिए हैं. As you can see, several signals, several opportunity था down move का in natural gas. But now once again we should remain cautious in natural gas. एक signal तो मिला है to the sell side in daily, that means further sell off possible. But with this empty line approaching, it is risky. Similar structure ये जो मैं बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं आपको दिखेगा in the Nifty. In the Nifty in 125 minutes chart आप ये structure को देख पाएंगे. It sometimes can be a trap, like you saw a drop from here, then a comeback from the empty line and pushing higher. I remain bullish on Nifty. So let me go back to the now commodities, NG1, that is natural gas. So similar thing can happen in natural gas. तो ये जो अच्छा खासा मूव मिला है इसके बाद once again I'll prefer to go out as short term momentum has turned bullish. I'll waiting for the 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is a good time. But around 10:30, 10:45, 11, it will be a good time to start the positional trading. Largely मैं light ही रहूंगा because as I said, December month we had a very good year. जो लोग follow किए हैं in the commodities, we had a very good year commodities. So उसको मैं ज्यादा push नहीं करना चाहता. I'll take this small trades and more currently जो करने के लिए मैं interested हूं, say in higher quantity, if the gold, this would be beautiful. अगर gold break कर दिया, if gold is breaking lower, of course non-farm के immediate के साथ ही हम लोग बेचना पसंद नहीं करते. If gold really breaks from below this, let's bring the line chart. If gold can break below this, then we can have a good down move, very good down move मिल सकता है. In this regard एक बार M6 का चार्ट भी देख लेते हैं. M6 में गोल्ड मिनी देखते हैं how it is standing. तो गोल्ड मिनी M6 में फिर भी कई सारे सपोर्ट है. USD INR वीक है. But if it starts breaking say below this level, gold mini starts dropping below 75,700, then it can definitely go for first a decline towards 73 and mainly the main resistance, year of flat line. Main resistance 72,000 की तरफ gold can go. Currently मैं कोई भी पोजीशन में assumption करके I don't take position. I want more evidence it is breaking lower. And I'll also be open if it's really giving me a good base and breaking higher ऊपर की तरफ. यहाँ पे strong support दिख रहा है. So अगर base बना के ऊपर की तरफ I'm fine with that too. तो उसमें भी मैं play करूंगा. But however, I'm more interested कि अगर down break हो, then we can get a very quick gain and it will be against the general public का sentiment. Let's come down to one is crude oil. Last counter, crude oil. Some people will consider, yeah, it is a good move. No doubt, crude is also hinting that it can go even higher. But अगर daily chart के हिसाब से देखें, crude is close to a very important resistance. And looking at this long range, I'm not very eager right now. I can see it has gone up. I got the signal yesterday. But with these looking, I'm still not confident to participate in the crude oil. I want more clarity on the crude oil with the strong resistance coming up with this small upside attempt. I'm not interested in crude oil. Crude can, मैं बहुत time से ही बोल रहा हूँ कि downside में भी I'm not interested. And you can see how the downside failed. And I'll not be surprised if the upside fails and again it comes down. It is truly a very strong resistance area we have. एक बार M6 का crude oil भी देख लेते हैं. Similar structure because M6 भी हमारा NYMEX को follow करता है. तो 6026 यू कैन सी ये फ्लैट लाइन, ये रहा एक फ्लैट लाइन, कोइंसाइड कर रहा है कई सारे फ्लैट लाइन के साथ। सो 6000 एक रेजिस्टेंस तो है ही, साथ में करंट जो लेवल है 5943 वो भी एक रेजिस्टेंस। तो क्रूड ऑयल इंट्राडे डेफिनेटली वी कैन गेट गुड अपॉर्चुनिटीज विद दिस 125 मिनट शार्प मूव, काफी टाइम बाद आया होगा फॉर इंट्राडे प्लेयर। बट एज अ पोजिशनल प्लेयर वन ऑफ द गेम इज नॉट टू फोर्स द ट्रेड। पोजिशनल ट्रेडिंग में we want to be more sure of the trade, not that every buy will attempt to go for. ये बहुत सारे बाई सिग्नल है in each, and also we got a sell signal in each and every one of them. मैंने हाईलाइट किया था कि I'm not interested in crude oil, and I'll do the same thing कि I'm not interested. And with this year end approaching, Trump administration approaching, I'm not super eager to play the crude oil. बट वंस अगेन दोस्तों, किसी का सुन के तो ट्रेड करना नहीं चाहिए, इंक्लूडिंग मी। आई एम क्रिएटिंग दिस वीडियो कि मेरा वीडियो लॉग और जो मेरे लर्नर्स हैं उनको हेल्प होगा कि समझने में मैं क्या कर रहा हूं, एक आइडिया लग जाएगा। बट उनके लिए भी इट इज नॉट रिकमेंडेड टू बिकम अ सक्सेसफुल दैट यू लिसन टू समबडी एल्स and do the trading. So that's all, friends. Thank you so much for watching my video. All the best from my side. And as always, happy trading.